Hi, I'm Joseph Patrick, co-founder of Lamont Brothers, and in this quick video I want to give you an overview of what it looks like to live in your home through a remodel. So first, overall, the things that your remodeling contractor can do to make it more livable for you through the remodel is the things that we do here at Lamont Brothers, which is set up very specific, clear, good plastic protection to separate the remodeling area from the rest of the home, to prevent dust from going back and forth, to prevent anything else from going back and forth, to really separate that area. And so this involves a pole system and the zip wall system that we use, where you could build a wall in the middle of a room, you close off door openings, and then you use magnetic or zipper walls, doors that go in those walls to allow access when you need it. But especially with the magnetic ones, they're super nice because they're very easy to open, but they automatically close as soon as somebody goes through. And then as you work through that project, it's important that you do keep space and keep out of the remodeling area, and just, definitely prevent pets from going in and out, definitely prevent kids or anything from going in and out, but really limit the in and out of the remodeling zone to your living zone, because any amount of that is going to track dirt and dust and allow things to get through. The second thing is air filtration systems, and this will be inside the area or outside the area. And this is essentially a HEPA filter that continually filters the air. Sometimes we'll run one inside the remodeling area and outside the remodeling area. The third thing that you need to keep in mind, and your remodeling contractor needs to keep in mind, is the duct system for your home. If they don't protect the duct system from your home, it could pick up the dust in the remodeling area and spread it throughout the entire home in the course of 15 minutes. So the kinds of things we'll do is we'll seal off duct openings in the remodeling area, or if there is a return in there, we'll add layers of filtration on top of that to filter the air as it's going into the system to prevent it from spreading dust throughout the home. Now let's talk about some specific types of remodels and how you can live through those specific types. So one of the most difficult remodels to live through is a kitchen remodel. We're in our kitchens all the time preparing food, and we use them very regularly throughout the day. And so what you want to do is you want to set up a really nice temporary kitchen. So this means you're going to need a nice fridge. Typically what we're doing is often we're moving the refrigerator from the kitchen that we're tearing out. We're moving that to the temporary kitchen location. Then you're going to want some cooking appliances. So you're going to want a microwave, and you're going to want probably a 2-burner hot plate. Those are very cheap. You can get them on Amazon.com or somewhere else. If you have a microwave and a 2-burner hot plate, you can use those to cook fairly well. Then the other thing you want to do is you want to not wash your dishes in your bathtub. You want to get either a small portable dishwasher. You can get those for a couple $100 on Amazon. Or you want to get a temporary sink. So this could be, if we have an area where we can connect into existing plumbing, we could set up a sink for you. If you don't want to do that, or if there's not a good location to do that, then what you want to do is you want to get a temporary wash station. And these combine several different components, and like a laundry sink, and if we don't have a drain we can tie into, they drain into a basin. But they're totally worth putting into this temporary kitchen, because then you've got, at bare minimum, basically every component that you've got in your kitchen set up well, set up nicely, so that you can continue to operate with a nice kitchen throughout your kitchen remodel. Living through a bathroom remodel is pretty easy if you have multiple bathrooms in your home. If you've got multiple bathrooms, what you want to do is you want to use those plastic wall systems and other techniques to really isolate out that bathroom remodel, so that unless you're looking at work and inspecting and reviewing things, you're not going into the remodeling zone. If it's a master bathroom, typically that's the master bathroom, master bedroom, and often master closet. Everything gets removed to really isolate that, prevent dust from spreading, make sure nothing gets into the closet. And so that's typically pretty easy, because you're going to be using a different bathroom the entire time. If it's the only bathroom in your home, this is much more complicated. And so Often, we will have clients that still live through the remodel if it's the only bathroom in their home, and it's something that we have to use some techniques to really just try to make it easier as they do that. So one technique is we'll set the toilet back every single afternoon. So at the end of the day, the toilet gets reset if it's had to be pulled up. And that means, we're going to use a speed set, thin set around the toilet area. And so when we're tiling the floor, that area right there, it gets tiled, tile is set, and possibly even grouted, and then the toilet goes back on before the end of the day. And so that way they've got a toilet every night that's working. And then a shower is something that's not going to be possible to use that shower at the end of the day or beginning of the day. To tile a shower just takes enough of a time. There's going to be about a 1 to 2 wink window minimum where you're not going to have access to a shower. More than likely, maybe we're moving the shower. It's going to be the entire remodel where you don't have access to a shower. So then we need to think a little bit more outside the box if this is the only bathroom. Or some people have unfinished basements where we can set up a temporary shower down there. Or we could set up an outdoor shower in your backyard, one of those types of things that you may have seen on Pinterest or Houzz, or may have seen camping, where either it's set up with kind of a wood surround or it's set up as a tent curtain. So those types of things are very, very doable and really allow somebody to live through a bathroom remodel when it's the only bathroom in the home. So is it possible to live through a whole home remodel where we're doing both bathrooms and the kitchen and maybe refinishing all of the floors in the entire house or laying new floors in the whole house? The answer is yes, but we really want to think intentionally and plan intentionally about how you're going to live through this remodel. And what we're going to do is we're going to kind of break it into stages. So just like some of the other projects where we talked about isolating the remodel space, we're going to isolate the remodel space. So maybe we will do one bathroom and the kitchen, where you guys have a temporary kitchen in maybe a bedroom and live out of your master bathroom suite. And then we would flop. So when the kitchen and the other bathroom are done, then you would live out of those spaces while we remodel the master bathroom. That is definitely doable as you work through the majority of the project. But typically in a whole home remodel, there's going to be at least 1 or 2 points where you're going to need to go on vacation for a few days or grab an Airbnb for a few days. Particularly this is true if you're refinishing the floor. You're going to have to be out of the home pretty much most of the time when we're refinishing the floor, at least for a couple of days. And then there's going to be a couple of weeks after that where you really want to have really light traffic. So sock feet only on a newly refinished floor. And if you're willing to put up with a little bit of, inconvenience living through a remodel, sometimes it makes sense for you to live in the house from a budget perspective. Thanks guys for watching. I'd encourage you, go ahead and click like on this video, click down and click subscribe to subscribe to our channel. We're really increasing our output of these educational videos that are just answering questions that our clients and a lot of people have about remodeling, about design build remodeling, and about the remodeling process. Thanks a bunch.